Easy money has been fueling a borrowing binge that might be here to stay, as Fed Chair Jay Powell more or less promised this week in his testimony on Capitol Hill.
We want inflation expectations to be anchored right at 2% and not somewhat below 2%. We are committed to using our tools to achieving that, purchasing assets at least at the current pace until we see substantial further progress toward our goals.
Even the dovish Powell has to admit that the Fed's policies, combined with even more stimulus on the way and vaccines as well, could move inflation up.
I don't think the right question is whether this package would overheat the economy. I think if it were passed as written, it would overheat the economy.
But it's not just inflation that could be an unintended consequence of all that stimulus. Those rock-bottom interest rates also promote so-called zombie companies, firms that don't generate enough income to pay interest on their debt. Those underperforming companies have borrowed $140 billion despite credit ratings below investment grade.
Borrowing is cheap. Money is really kind of not an object, amazingly, in all of this stuff.
These walking dead companies include many we all know, like Macy's and Carnival and ExxonMobil.
They're soaking up capital, and that slows down innovation because the natural process of capitalism, which is like forest fires in nature, you clear out the dead wood in order for new growth to emerge, isn't happening.
All four major U.S. airlines became zombies in 2020 after the lockdowns forced them to limit or shut down their operations.
It's not just obviously air travel, it's the hotels, it's the theme parks, it's the casinos, it's the cruise lines. They're all such big contributors. Our industry broadly is the single biggest contributor to overall GDP in our nation.
And it's not just that these zombies may be living past their useful life. It's the opportunity cost of their consuming talent and capital that could be put to more productive uses.
Basically, when you have all these zombie companies, first of all, they soak up a lot of talent. Just got engineers kind of sitting around. And at the same time, they soak up a lot of capital, and it leaves less room for startups.